Alright, y'all, we got a dead Ringer Superfreak Extreme big old broadhead today. We're gonna give it the old usual testing. See what happens, see what the sharpness feels like. A couple years ago we sold the full out of these. Lately they ain't been that popular, but ooh,
pretty sharp.
Ooh.
I don't think we need to redo that one. That one cut pretty quick.
These are 100 grain heads, 2 3/4 inch cutting widths, and I know a lot of people that we had sold them to, or I guess still sell them to from a few years ago. They love them. I'm gonna throw one on the scale and see how true they are to the 100 grain mark. 101.5, it ain't bad. About the same, so that's looking good. So they sharp and they big. I'm curious to see what is gonna happen out here shooting them through the wood, the deflection test, and the iron buck. So y'all stick with us. We're gonna see what they do. This could get interesting. All right, we're gonna do our penetration test into this layered foam. See what happens.
We didn't bring a tape measure.
It looks like it sunk pretty dang good to be such a big cut, dang. Let's see what we got here. To the insert, we got about 10.5. That ain't bad for that big of a blade. And let's see, just for giggles, it looks like the blades are still fine. I was wondering, you know, with them being that big, even on the foam, would they get hurt? But no.
They look straight. Let's check.
Yeah, let's see how sharp it is. Impressive so far. I don't know about the wood test. Wow.
Still pretty sharp.
Probably one of the sharper ones we've dealt with.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if this thing will stick in a target from a high angle. Alright, for this part of the test, we shoot at an extremely high angle and see if it sticks into the blob. Let me get everything going on my other camera here. I'm curious because this is a big old broadhead. Oh, it did not stick. Let's see here. The best we can tell, one blade opened and cut the target, and I guess deflected it to the left, and the arrow ended up in the woods down there. Well, part of it did. Here's the back end of it laying down here in the grass. First time we've seen that, but I kind of figured it would happen with a big broadhead. Alright, we watched the video back and found the rest of the arrow pieces. It looks like it zoomed right down through here and caught right in this area. There's a little, I don't know if you can see it on there, there's a little scar. And I'm guessing at the end of that video you can see the arrow do some kind of a kick. So I'm guessing that's what happened. It barely caught one blade or something. Let's see what it looks like.
I mean, it don't look bad. There's a good sized skid mark right there.
Yeah. So it did deflect, but we kind of expected it, to be honest. Let's shoot it into the wood and see what happens. Alright, we're going to shoot this thing into this wood pallet and just see how the blades and everything holds up. Ooh. Did it deflect off of there? That was wild.
Yeah.
It, holy crap, it just knocked a big block of wood off and ultimately didn't hurt the broadhead.
Yeah.
We're gonna review this footage real quick, be right back. We looked at the footage just to see, because we didn't know. It went through the wood, blew the whole block off, and it don't look.
The blades don't look, I think this one got a little bend to it.
Holy crap.
It's hard to tell.
That's actually impressive to be that big. I thought we would be bladeless.
I did too.
Dang it, man.
Holy smoke.
I mean, it blasted through that block.
Yeah, it did.
And I mean, like, snatched it back out. All right, we'll go to the
Iron butt.
iron butt. Hell, just for giggles, we normally don't do this. See what the sharpness is if you still got a rubber band after the wood.
Now we did use the bands because that I had in my pocket instead of the little O-rings, because it don't come with many. All I got's a little piece of plastic I found in my pocket.
That's fine. Just curious if it's still as sharp as it was. Yeah.
Pretty
That's
sharp.
impressive. I am impressed. This was one I didn't have a whole lot of.
Didn't have faith in.
And this dang something else. Let's see what the iron buck does to it. All right. If you hadn't watched this before, we're going to shoot into this 1/4 inch steel deer here on purpose and see how bad it tears the head up. We know it's going to destroy it. We just kind of want to see what it looks like afterwards. Ba-doom.
Well,
It drove it up in there like last one.
she didn't fare.
It completely broke the head off. Let's see if I can get a little closer. The blades are still on, which I can't believe that. But it broke the head off.
Right there where they're put together at.
I figured the blades would have been toast, but I guess they got out of the way. Well, I'll be honest, this one I was not expecting much out of, and I got pretty surprised. It's a big old cut, so I did expect it to deflect, and it did, best we can tell. It looks like the very tip of one blade caught. Not a big deal though, that's what we was kind of thinking. The wood test really surprised me. The wood test is what I put a lot of whatever into, because, you know, it's tough, but a lot of broadheads, some have and some hadn't shown a lot of damage. And this thing went through and busted out stuff and still was all right. We're going.
And I mean, this is still.
Yeah, this is after everything. Wow.
That is sharp.
That's after wood and foam and deflections and everything else.
And the iron butt.
Yeah. So don't. I would rank these pretty high. I'll put a link in the description if you want to get a pack, an affiliate type link. But I'm pretty impressed. Very sharp.
Yeah.
Seems durable. Let us know if you're shooting them, what your experience is. And we'll be back next week with some more broadhead testing. But man, I'm impressed.
Me too. Really am.
See y'all.
See ya.